Dunmer, Zula, Ilath-Pal, Dunmer, Ashlander, Archmage, a vampire, and oh golly, these things are annoying. And I cannot walk because of moth shenanigan, I guess.
Victory will be mine! Let's get this over with! Victory will be mine! Take that! Am I supposed to be impressed?
No, don't kill me, young thing. Did I cripple something?
Ass! Now you burn, Fetcher. Victory will be mine!
Alright. Yes, we are going to the farm. Well, apparently my ancestors, or Zula's ancestors, want that person to die. Wonder why. I also had some Oreos, so I will be probably on mute for the start as I snack on those.
Is someone there?
What was that?
I'll mount your head on my wall! I love a challenge!
Who's still alive? Oh, that's that inn, isn't it? I'm gonna have to fight those, aren't I? Wow, I killed the drama, but not the Durzog. Oh, doesn't seem like we need to worry about the Durzog. Thought there was somebody at this shrine.
Shadowhide, give in to your rage. Die, damn you! Filthy sweat! Why won't you? Ass! Victory will be mine! Die, damn! Let's get this over with! Victory will be mine! Let's get this over with!
Thank you, Romarin, for showing up. So let's go. Okay, now what? Oh, that thing came back.
Victory will be mine!
Victory is ours. I've always wanted to say that.
Oh my. Look at all those guys. And we're back in combat.
Victory will be mine! Am I supposed to be impressed?
Oh,
It's a pinch of a nut crab.
that's what we're fighting.
Victory will be mine!
Wonder if you guys can hear it through the mic.
Let's get this over with!
From that fight, don't get it.
It worked. They set up worked. So turns out the mod that I installed on that previous stream actually only works with the AE version, and I am not playing AE. Anniversary edition, for those who don't know. I'm doing pre-anniversary, so I think it's like 1.59, something like that. So I had to find some old fix that required me to download some weird program and set Skyrim to go through that instead. Which, hey, if it works, it works. And we're crashing, and we're crashing. We'll have to do that for Final Fantasy IX as well.
Ah, a visitor. Old Hrolden Inn has hundreds of years of history, friend. So much work. Don't like those eyes you got. There's a bad hunger to them.
I wonder what happens when a customer can't afford to pay for a meal.
Drink
or
for
a
the
drink.
thirsty, food for the hungry. See ya.
Tidings, Sarah.
Knew it. I knew this would be a 3D NPC.
My name is Asteria, a traveling bard on her way to Markarth. If you would like to hear a song, do not hesitate to make a request. I require no coin or patronage for my services. All I ask in return is the following favor. Should my verse please you, then I would be most gracious if you spread word of my song to the citizens of the Reach. It's good to see that there are those in Skyrim who still speak with grace and live with honor. As you wish. What would you like me to play? A fine request. I would be honored to sing this for you.
Tidings, stranger. Greetings, traveler. How's the weather outside today? Wonderful, I imagine. Drunk on life, child, and happiness. There's no room in my heart for anything else. Not today, not tomorrow, and not ever again. Forgive me. I haven't told you my name. I am called Wanderlust, and the name is apt, for now I wander all of Tamriel in honor of my son. And to serve his memory, I've spent the last 10 years getting lost, in hopes of discovering all the wonders I never found. I don't think my parents realized the implications. Lust for life and lust for adventure, they thought. It's a good thing I didn't become a maid, or else some noble might get the wrong idea. May you lose your way.
Greetings.
And find adventure.
Not at the Bard's College, if that's what you're implying. I'm very much a bard, however, or I wouldn't advertise my services as such. If my skill were lacking, you would discover that soon enough. A sword maiden, for instance, could not profess her skill in battle and then show up to the arena with her armor on backwards. Nor can I claim to be a bard if my loot collects more dust than coin.
No better way to face the
Even
cold
here in Old
Skyrim
Hroldan,
nights
there's
than with a
always
belly full of
someone
ale.
with a story. And whether it's good, bad, or sad, a story always needs a tune. No, I suppose I didn't.
Neat.
Farewell.
Alright, I finished my Oreos. Nighttime is burning. Is there a way through this way, or is it supposed to go around like that? you just stay there?
Is someone there?
Never mind. Why are these things so strong?
You won't get away.
Watch where you are hitting Sarah.
I have to admit, such a good. Disappointed.
Felt like something pushed my character.
Ah! Damn it, Furball, I'm not
Die,
the
damn
you
you!
are.
Let's get this over with! Victory will be mine!
How
Die,
does
damn
Ramon
you!
do so little damage?
Let's get this over with!
And why is third person so much harder with
Die,
this
damn
thing?
you! Take that! Die, damn you! Let's get this over with!
Then
Die,
nimble,
damn
then
you!
Thank you.
Take that!
as we wait for the save? Named? What?
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Rock. Interesting. What do you mean this is Skyrim? I've never known there to be a named giant in Skyrim. Okay, I gotta look this up. This over here. Oh, he's from the Sandgreen quest. Ah. Neat. Would be of no concern to Zula, just another giant. All right. guess we're gonna finish up the farm. Just collecting all of these is enough to probably get a couple of levels. Alright. What items do we need? Nice. Firewood, nails, iron fittings, cord stone. Alright. Group. Flags. That armor does look nice on her, all things considered.
Ready to move?
Also do a save. Oh yes, I need to set supply orders. Neat. Make some hinges and whatnot. All right. Nice view. Need straw. Need a lock. I need straw. Oh no. 10 out of 10. Wasn't expecting that. Oh, more soil. Lovely.
As a child, Atero and I would pass time on the road by
They had
playing
all this,
with
but nothing to
Fine day to you, he'd say. Then I'd reply,
actually
"Better
craft
than-"
with. No! Why do I have so many hotkeys? Dang it. I need copper. I'm pretty certain I do not have any sort of straw. Doesn't seem like it. Wow, this mod is awful. Now, we gotta put back all of the stuff that we took. Oh, actually, first. All the frenzy potions shall be made here. All of them. Actually, no, I need to go inside this place first to get all the other ingredients. Creation Club Cell, 10 out of 10. Cozy. This is all? That's all? Right, the farmer's life, I guess. Hmm. Let me take a quick look at my perks. I'll save 2 perks. Really, we aren't anywhere close to running out of stuff to sell. I mean, I am pulling back a little bit. These look funky with the snow. Dragon, stay away from my farm. Dodged.
I am never alone. This is the power of the Telvanni.
Enjoy your last breath.
Where is it? There it is.
You won't get away.
Now you burn, Fetcher.
Victory or Sovngarde!
This is one brave farmhand.
Die, damn you!
I'll carve you into pieces!
Well, this knight is running away.
Ass!
That could have been dangerous.
Hello.
Good day, Sarah.
Very good, man.
Nice.
Ah, good. There's one I've had my eye on. Certainly. What did you have? I'll keep an eye. Is there anything else you need? Certainly. What did you have in mind? I'll see to it. Is there anything else you need? Certainly. What did you have in mind? I'll see to it. Is there anything else you need?
Could do some role playing, but I don't want to waste some time. The knight. Oh. Maybe we'll collect from this one. We skipped enough. Do I feel justified?
This is the power of the Telvanni.
value per weight on those things. Oof. Alright, now we go here. Let's just do a quick save. Thank you for the follow, Miles Forzen. Oh, I need Mantella back on top. Go. Oh, whoops. No wonder it isn't working.
Let's get this over with! Victory will be mine! Am I supposed to... Victory will be mine!
Is this what you wanted?
Didn't even put up a proper fight.
Alright, let's turn Radiant Dialogue off. Oh, this is also a vampire.
Oh no, you don't. That the best you can do? Come on, is that all you've got? Going to enjoy killing you.
Animals, bandits,
Can I pick her up or no? I thought I picked her up earlier.
You're pathetic. Ha! I think you're bleeding. You're outmatched.
Nope, I can pick her up.
You won't get away. You think you stand a chance? You're outmatched.
Who am I still in combat with?
You won't get away.
Mercy! Death awaits you.
What was that?
Enjoy your last breath.
Can't seem to find the vampire's remains.
Trouble ahead. Surely my dash.
What is a citizen doing here?
Come to me this time.
You are dead.
Is that all you got? You need to do better than that. Just a scratch. Yeah. Come on, is that all you got?
You won't get away.
That takes care of that.
They don't even give me XP. I could sell that. Now let's turn on
Playing
Radiant Dark.
tricks on. Thought I heard something.
Is someone there?
Enough!
That's all you've got?
No! God, no!
Me.
Mine's playing tricks on.
That's what
All
I
over
blasted
now.
them.
Good riddance, I say.
Those two skulls right here. Oh, I'm saving. With the way the lightning hit and their shape, it looked like a teddy bear, and I was like, "Is that a teddy bear?" Oh, this is one way to get a first-person view.
What was that?
Come on.
I bet that
That
hurt.
hurt.
Yeah. Over here. Yeah.
And you thought I was just a prick's face.
You're outmatched.
You won't get away.
God, no!
Nice mace.
You can't beat me.
That your best? Huh?
It burns!
I'll kill you where you stand.
I'll bathe in your blood.
Oh, I'm not holding him.
You are the mother of Fulmer, or are you just that ugly?
Yeah!
My thirst will be sated.
Oh, I did gain from that. Neat. Oh yeah, these are worth selling. So are these.
Oh, damn it.
No, I don't want to hurt Berlina.
And you thought I was just a pretty face.
I'm on fire! Yeah! You're outmatched. We made such a good team.
These aren't even enchanted.
This vampire finished 2 plates of humans but didn't touch his apple. I'm going to need to have a word with his mother.
Come on.
Shadow hides you.
This poor wood elf. Vampires are truly pigs.
Role-playing opportunity? No, that can't be. This can't be enchanted with either. Nah, I want the role-playing opportunity.
Powerful words. Powerful words.
Or AM. Really? Wait, is this the save glitch again? Alright, time to load this save. Verify that it's the save glitch. And then reload Skyrim. You know what, screw that. I'm not even going to verify, I'm just going to assume. Load. Alright. Well, if we go back, will it have the save glitch? Alright, I'm just gonna use the console.
Mine's playing tricks on me.
That spell looks dangerous. Keep your distance. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Interesting, very interesting.
This vampire finished 2 plates of humans but didn't touch his apple. I'm going to need to have a word with his mother.
This poor wood elf. Vampires are truly pigs.
Me?
So much work.
I should look at this. Maybe I should do this role for my character, as I would assume that Zula's stronger than Belana. lucked out. I don't know why, but I got the thought in my head about the caravan, the armor. Can I purchase? Thing merchant. I'll have to look up that mod at some point. How did I know that this was dealing with Daedra? Just curious.
I trust you have a good reason for tramping mud into my house. Are you here to apply as my assistant? I trust you have a good reason for tramping mud into my house. Are you here to apply as my assistant?
Guess I can't do much with him. Oh, nighttime. Maybe I should mark.
The power of Magnus is at my command.
How many dragon souls do we have, by the way? We have 14. Need to focus on spells I can fully learn.
this quick. Do your work.
We are routed!
Be careful. Take that!
Think you can take me?
Victory will be mine! Think you can take me? Is someone there?
Mercy!
Let the cold consume you!
Someone do
Was your
something.
mother a foamer, or are you
Staying
just
out.
that
Ready
ugly?
to die today, huh?
Ha!
I'm not in combat with the giant.
Guess that's the last of them.
Interesting.
Such is the power of the written word. I just love this story.
Neat that the illusions are still out and about.
Good day, Sarah.
Here, let's do the recall.
The power of Magnus is at my command.
May I help you, Archmage?
Now let's see if we can do shenanigans. Okay, he's still asleep.
I trust you have a good reason for tramping mud into my house. Are you here to play as my assistant? I trust you have a good
Nope,
reason for
can't do
tramping
anything
mud
with
into
him.
my house. Are you here
Well,
to play as my assistant?
I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna BRB. Alright, I'm back. That's dizzying. What's this? Nice. $625, is he up? Not up. You lazy bum.
I trust you have a good reason for tramping mud into my house. Are you here to play as my assistant?
Alright, I'm gonna have to find the thing. You find the dealing with Daedra walkthrough. Alright. Okay. Aim wrong. Moving. What? Admin. Ability to work from involves blocking dialogue. Activators run. Magic. Here. Oh golly, no. Somehow I managed to move the window. Here we go.
I trust you have a good reason for tramping mud into my house. Are you here to play as my assistant?
Yeah, load it if we disable, enable.
I trust you have a good reason for tramping mud into my house. Are you here to play as my assistant? I trust you have a good reason for tramping mud into my house. Are you here to play as my assistant? I trust you have a good reason for tramping mud into my house. Are you here to play as my assistant?
Wanted to actually look into this, but I guess not. Does the camera feel real weird? Oh, is it because I'm getting pushed by the bug? Alright, whatever. You can have this in your house. We wait for the day to pass. Alright. Let's do some role-playing. I need to pull Mantella back up. Is Mantella working? I need to restart Mantella. I think I need to restart Mantella. Seriously, the camera's kind of weird right now. Did I fix it? Maybe. Well, while we wait, time to learn some spells. Alright, Mantella's up. So let's start a conversation. I'm still having issues with the camera movement. Oh, while we wait for Mantella, let's... Nope, it's working now.
Honey, I found this weird bug thing. It reminds me of Nick's hounds almost. Can we keep it as a pet?
Oh, that's an Elytra nymph, not a Nyx hound. But I see why you thought of home.
Did it bug out? Did it really break? What is going on? I think I may need to restart Skyrim. Whoa. And we'll have to try this role-playing later. I did like the response. But I guess it's BOB session. Alright. Can we get Mantella to work?
Honey, I found this bug. It reminds me of Nick's hounds. Can we keep it?
That is an Elytra nymph for mania, unless my eyes are playing tricks. Not a Nyx hound, but I see what you thought of them. The leg's the little huff when it settles. We can keep it if we set rules now. No feeding it moon sugar or soul gem dust.
Agreed wait for Mania, as in the Shivering Isles. Either three shows one annoying prince.
Yes, Mania, as in the Shivering Isles. Pillager keepers sometimes slip through where the borders are thin, or some mad collector smuggles hacks. Annoying is a kind word for Shogorath, but his creatures can be trained if you're patient. House rules if we're adopting this one.
Tawana!
Orders and pen. It gets a sand-lined tray under the stairs with a shallow water dish. No roaming after midnight unless one of us is watching food. Boiled mushrooms, hashi and peel, and chitin scrap only. No moon sugar, no raw meat, no soul demgrit, lice and hum.
We should probably get a house somewhere else then. Maybe the plains near Whiterun.
The plains would be lovely for it, dry, warm, easy forage, and no curious stock rats chewing its feelers. If we pick Whiterun, I want 3 things set before we move. A low stone run with reed screens on the windward side so it can bask without spooking travelers. A simple shed for us with a lockable alcove pen, sand tray, and a water cistern. I can ward the rafters so it doesn't climb into the thatch. A standing agreement with Arcadia for boiled mushroom scraps and ashian peelings, so we aren't hunting feet at midnight. If you like, we can ride down after lunch, look at a plot between the farm fields and the tundra stream, and I'll sketch a pan.
Yes, next time we visit Whiterun, I'll look into purchasing land in the Hold. On another topic, I have some questions on how to plan our adventures.
Ask away, Archmage. If you want the short version first, here's how I plan a clean run. Objective boundaries, the board would. What we want, what we refuse, when we leave. Map and cadence.
Is there a map anywhere? Of course, there's no map. Oh, wait. That's kind of a big map. Need a map of just Skyrim. Nope, doesn't seem like there's a map. Oh, let me mute.
More so when to take big side tasks. Like how we were in Hammerfell. I currently have like for opportunities that take me out of Skyrim. I'm just not sure when to do them given the dragons and vampires.
Alright, here's how I would gate the big trips without letting dragons or vampires run wild. First, fix our Skyrim baseline, greybeards and dragons. Keep answering words and clearing one burial when Delphini points, but we don't chase Alduin yet. Set a standing drill with Irileth and to ward lines in Whiterun before we vanish.
I already forgot how to spell it. There we go.
Understood. We'll focus on Skyrim for now. But of the locations, there's Broom, High Rock, Elswire, Solstheim, and the Below-the Mountains. Oh, I guess that is 5 tasks outside of Skyrim.
5 then. Here's the sane order with what each buys us back home. Broom first cuts the Synod knot before it tightens around the college. We deliver copies of the directive, confront Atria with witnesses, and come home with either a truce or a clear enemy. 2 days there and back if we keep it tidy.
All right, Skyrim. Then Bruma, should we plan which task after that, or is that too far into the future?
2 steps is enough to keep us honest, but I'd pencil a tiebreaker so we don't dither when we get back from Broma, if dragons stay quiet. And Solitude's ward hum is stable. Solstheim next. We can work under Ravenrough Law, check on Redoran, and bring back Ash Salts and Chidden while keeping your museum contacts warm. If the Synod kicks the hornet's nest after Bruma or the hum rises again. Below the mountains instead. Shorter hop, cleaner objectives, and we're back on Skyrim's side of the range fast if we shall call Rock and elsewhere stay on the bench until Whiterun and Dawnstar have their drills set and we've logged 3 clean dragon souls with Irileth's ledger.
You are quite smart, Pralina. It would have made a great wise woman, assuming you can handle patriarchal men.
I can handle patriarchal men just fine. Archmage by making them wait while I finish the plan that actually saves their lives. Wise women choose their battles and their tone. I can do both, and I have you to swing the hammer when a tone isn't enough. If you ever want me to wear the ash scarf and pass judgment, I'll do it with a ledger, a ward, and 3 witnesses.
No, I want you to be the Telvanni girl I love.
Then I'll be her, Zula. Book in my bag, ink on my fingers, ash in my lungs, and entirely yours. Say where, and I'll draw the wards and pack the tea. And when the world gets loud, I'll still be the Telvanni girl who steals your quill and makes you finish your plan before we run off to be brave together.
Good role-playing. Let's see, it is still only 10. So plenty of opportunities to learn more spells. Hey, does my mouse feel shenanigans-y? Ten out of 10. Nice kick for Lena. Lena.
What can I do for you, friend?
Too bad that's one of her default lines. She probably won't change that until I give her the Amulet of Mara. Let us sleep a bit. Just 2. I'm still so far off. Alright, I guess we'll give this guy one more try.
I trust you have a good reason
Oh, wow,
for
it
tramping
works.
mud into my house. Are you here to play as my assistant? Evidently you weren't, but the offer stands anyway. I am in the middle of very important research. I cannot take the time to tend to menial domestic chores such as cooking and cleaning. I am looking for someone to take care of such minutiae. There will be a small but steady wage for doing so. As an added incentive, if everything pressing has been taken care of, you may assist me in my research. You will likely learn a small amount of magic by doing so, perhaps even a footnote in my work when I publish it. Good. Daily tasks have mounted since my last assistant left. Take care of all these chores. We have nothing further to talk about until... You complete... house... work.
Neat. He just teleported.
Brelina, I'd like to introduce you to Sadrin. He's a Dunmer scholar and I've agreed to be his assistant, even if all I do is chores. His research has been quite fascinating from what I've reading.
It's good to meet you, Sadrin. If Zula's signed on to carry buckets and sweep ash, there must be something worth the ain't. What exactly are you studying, and what do you need from an assistant besides a steady hand and the ability to read a ledger without smudging it?
A practical one. Good. I study mycology and its intersections with conjuration and memory mushrooms. Girl, not melodrama. Famgularis' remember heat, poison, even footsteps. With the right binding, they can hold a spell pattern better than most apprentices.
Then you like her. She can keep time on a lattice and she won't lick the samples. If you have a protocol, I'd like to see it before she starts. Some spores travel faster than gossip.
Protocol, I have her.
Well, I'll let you to discuss theory. I'll do my chores. Just let me know if anything interesting comes up.
I'll keep out of your way, Zula. If you touch any jars with the red wax seal, rinse your hands in juniper before you touch anything else. If you find a mortar with green residue, do not scrape it. Call me.
Big Temph. If she must meddle, let it be with a broom, not my cultures. Floors, hearth, pots, shelves top to bottom. No rearranging, no improvements. If you move a book, it returns to the exact bulkhead it rested on.
While she's sweeping, tell me how you're reading the lattice memories. Beat cycles only, or are you imprinting cadence with a metronome spell?
Deep breath and footfall. A fungus knows the foot that feeds and the foot that crushes it.
Can I help you?
Alright, I guess we're doing some dealing with Daedra shenanigans. So let's find the instructions.
Powerful words. Powerful words.
Clean and maintain bone mold, sweep the house, place the linens. Alright, sweeped, feed the garden. Oh, golly.
I just
Running
love
out of
this
time.
story. The passion, the characterizations.
You gotta do the outside stuff before the sun rises. Oh no. Interesting. Well, I guess Invoked Fog is gonna get a favorite. Is that everything?
Powerful words.
We did the armor,
Powerful words.
the house, the linens, firewood. Does one chop the firewood? Looked at the firewood thing side. Ah, right here. Wow. You might actually be able to do stuff during the day.
Things are looking more orderly, but I don't just need you to fold laundry and make soap. or after a house spent hunched over a table or writing notes strains the muscles. I need regular massages. Naturally, same as for any other task.
Neat. Also neat. I guess that's where such would
Yes.
happen.
Good enough. Here is your paycheck 9 times the standard due to the work backlog. I will assign you more chores as necessary and pay for each. For the duration of your employment, you may live in the guest room upstairs. I can allocate you a portion of my food deliveries for dock pay. As long as the house is in order, you may have opportunities to assist with my research directly. Very well. I'm studying the enigmatic and elusive Wispmothers. Perhaps you have read that atrocious book written by Matthias Itchin on the subject. Pathetic fellow. Writes a few letters and then breaks confidence by publishing what was supposed to be confidential collaborative correspondence. Even worse, he gave equal credit and weight to the baseless speculation by that utter fool Villian of the Synod. She never set so much as one foot inside any tomb, never studied any manner of necrology, yet claims expertise on the topic. Curse them both. My new work will be conclusive evidence, and with it I will see they are both lowered out of academia. I aim to compile the most complete and exhaustive work on the subject possible. Unfortunately, though, I have yet to encounter a Wispmother willing to cooperate. As for what I need from you, frankly, I need your body. I will render you near catatonic, suppress your spirit, and then conjure a wakened Wispmother into it. As the two of you share the body, your memories will blend and blur together. After a few minutes, I will banish her again and awaken you. You will share the contents of your alien memories in detail, so that I can record them. Don't worry, only my first assistant perished during the procedure. The other two were basically fine, after my adjusted protocol. Perhaps a touch of psychological trauma, a small price to pay for progress in my mind. As for your end, you will likely pick up a few memories relating to spell casting. Surely you always wanted to use magic. It is your choice in the end. Safe travels.
Well, a study in Wispmothers. That is quite the topic. I've only read about your mushroom research. I'm down for your experiment, but I must be honest for the sake of academic integrity. I am a vampire, so that could affect your experiment.
HMPH, a material variable, not a disqualifier. Wispmothers are frost-aspected remnants with predatory memory habits. Your condition alters circulation, temperature, and soul harm, all of which will change the interface. Good. I wanted a wider spread of hosts anyway. If we proceed, I will need baselines. 3 at minimum. 1, you're resting magic cadence and body temperature over a full watch without feeding. 2, the same within an hour after feeding. 3, a ward resistance profile against cold drain and compulsion. I will also require your consent in writing, witness, and a clause that forbids me from proceeding if the harm in your chest spikes into hunger during suppression.
Absolutely not as proposed. Not without a proper containment lattice, a living witness, and a hard stop you do not control, Sadrin.
Praline, you can be the witness and the hard stop. And Sadrin, I could pay you if you let me feed from you should I need to after the experiment.
Your septims are unnecessary. Your feeding is unacceptable. I require steady hands and an unimpaired mind, not holes in my neck and a day of light-headed arithmetic. If you anticipate hunger, you will prepare a flask beforehand or bring a willing, non-essential volunteer, who is not me.
I agree with him, and I accept witness and hard stop. Terms first. 1, no feeding on anyone in this house. You will drink from a sealed flask I hold, or we abort. 2, I control the lattice, the timer, and the banishment calls. If either of you argues while the count is running, I end it. 3, written consent with plain language. No clever clauses.
Acceptable. I'd for baselines to my prior 3. Your resting pulse at Hamadan, your aversion to cold measured with and without hook flesh, and a brief compulsion screen so I can map where the Wispmother may hook.
Fine, I'll drink blood from a flask. It just doesn't taste as good.
Then consider it a blindfold for the ballot. You're a variable, not the experiment. We need your hum steady, not delighted. I will chill the flask your preference and add the drops of juniper to dull the iron. You will finish it before we begin.
I will hold the flask and the timer. If it helps, I can warm the cup in my hands so it is not cellar cold on your teeth. Afterward, you get tea and a sweet roll. Now, both of you consent page first, then baselines, then we set the lattice. If either of you tries to improvise, I pull the plug.
Does that restore blood points?
So much work.
No, I have no idea because I didn't see what this number was beforehand. Well.
Good to see you. I have need of your body. Are you ready to be possessed? Good. Go to my laboratory and get in the gibbet so that I can secure you.
Neat. Okay, that's interesting.
What did you learn? I assure you that I banished the correct spirit. You are as you were. No doubt the Wispmother is equally confused to have memories of weeding my garden. Given your relative ages and magical experiences, you almost certainly gained more than you lost. No. You do look a touch paler than you did before, though. Do you feel all right? Priestesses in life. Were necrologic studies part of their duties all along, I wonder? Or perhaps a heretical schism in their ranks? In any case, the use of juniper berries and nammer as run as an ointment is a recipe I was not aware of. Stop standing around, there is work to be done. The water levels are getting low. We have nothing further to talk about until you complete the housework.
Wow, this is probably one of the most interesting dealing with Daedra shenanigans we've done yet. Probably because we can actually do a lot of it just right away.
Where to next?
Doesn't seem to restore blood points.
Yes, yes. Here
Hello,
are your
how are you?
wages. Now, did you want something else? The ancient Nords, back when they were still expert enchanters, grew tired of constant attacks by snow elf liches. They discovered a means of binding them in a discorporated form using 2 enchanted components. I have a pair of such items in that box. The Wispmother was killed with one, then bound to it magically when she was too weak to resist. Then the item was placed in a warded housing to suppress her ability to reconstitute. Bound to the weapon so she cannot get far enough from the ward, weakened by the ward so she cannot break the binding. Before I found this one, I had located another and paid a crew to unearth it for me. The scoundrels took my money and turned on me. An absolute disaster. Someone else could get their hands on the object and publish their findings before me. If you find yourself in Frostmere Crypt and are able to bring me the binding item, I will pay you handsomely for it. Of course, only if you don't bring an enraged Wispmother along with it. I don't need the warding element. I can make one myself. I am in need of special supplies for continued research. I have raw food and logs delivered regularly, but for this I will need you to place a special order. Each will cost you approximately 300 septims. I will not trust you with the funds up front, but I will reimburse you with interest. Here is the list of where, what, who, and so forth. The supplies have yet to arrive, which means you still need to go place the orders I gave you.
Well, so much for that.
Such is the power of the written word.
Witch Hunters Guild? Alright, well that's definitely a decent amount to remember.
What amazing research. I even learned a spell on purifying linens for bandages. Sadly, his next steps requires making some orders, so we'll be heading out and continuing our adventure.
Good. You held the line, and you let me cut it when the pull sharpened, exactly as we agreed. I'm proud of you, Zula. Before we go, let me leave Cedron a clean copy of the baselines and the lattice timings, and I want 3 things from you. Tell me if any echoes linger, cold on the ribs, humming in the teeth, or the urge to drift when you look at lamps. Drink from the flask, not a throat. Before we step outside, let me set a thin ward over that new linen charm so you don't cook the cloth when you're tired. As for orders, I can run a list to the college and Arcanium while you plot our next stop.
We'll be traveling to Falkreath, some bandits to kill and for me to eat. Let's go let the rest of the party know.
All right, but on our terms. Flask first, then bandits. You feed only after the fight, on one of theirs out of sight and under my ward. No townsfolk, no trophies, no linger. Jezerga watches the road. Rumorin keeps count. Janassa takes the high line. I set the comnet if it turns ugly.
Janassa? Do you mean Zora? Janassa we left at the Explorers Guild in Solitude. She works for me now.
You're right, Zora, not Janassa. My mistake. Zora takes the high line, Rumorin keeps count. Jezerga washes the road. I hold the comnet. Flask now, Archmage. Then we brief them and head for Falkreath. And if any echo from the Wispmothers stirs, you tell me at once. No bravado.
All things considered, this is a neat little segment. I actually want to fully explore this. This quest line with dealing with Daedra. And I loved the role-playing opportunity it provided. Alright. We'll be doing that. Up there, doing some buying and selling. Everybody's following. What the? Who gave me that
Get into your
ability?
range. Victory will be mine! Die, damn you!
Surrounded. Some way, it was that one's head.
A merchant and a bard? No, 2 merchants traveling together.
You'd better be
Good day,
careful
Sarah.
with that magic, if you know what's good for you.
You're asking for trouble walking around with dangerous
Don't like
magic
those eyes
like that.
you got.
There's a bad hunger. Until next time.
Is someone there?
Your mind belongs to me.
Let's get this over with! Take that! Victory will guide, damn you!
I'm disappointed. Get hit.
So I had that last line about Zora, because I realized once she mentioned Janessa that it's just pulling through the conversation summaries and how often Janessa has popped up, and made the assumption that, oh, Janessa's in the party because she's mentioned frequently in the memories. So I tried to put that information about Zora, so hopefully it realizes that it isn't the case.
I'm on my way to Solitude to join the Legion. A united empire is better for everyone.
Probably won't do Civil War stuff till after I've gone to Bruma. That I get into combat with.
What was that?
Time to finish this!
Oh.
Give in to your rage.
You're outmatched.
Was your mother a foamer or a... just that ugly?
Your blood calls.
The power of Magnus is at my command.
You won't get away.
This is the power of the Telvanni.
Let's get this over with! Take that!
I'll kill you where you stand.
Victory will be mine!
I'll give you a swift and beautiful death.
Victory will be mine!
You won't get away. Just a taste.
Victory will be mine!
Drink someone else's blood, vampire!
Die, damn you!
I'll be outmatched.
Victory will be mine! Victory will be mine! Now you burn, Fetcher. Am I supposed to be impressed? Take that!
Killing people is no way to make a living.
Victory will be mine! You're mine! Victory will be mine!
Wet.
Die, damn you! Take that! The power of Magnus is at my command. Now you burn, Fetcher. Let's get this over with!
Can this be disenchanted? I'll take it and find out. This is over 300. And that little thing put me over. 10 out of 10. What is over there?
Sure have mercy on you!
Die, damn you!
Watch out for the bite. It's your decision, but we should be cautious in case there are others.
There we go.
Someone there. I cannot rest you.
Time to die.
I'm on fire!
Lucky hit. Outmatched.
I yield! I yield! I cannot best you, that's it. That's all you got. Ha!
Now, this is a surprise.
Can't wait to count out your coin.
Sovngarde's lovely this time of year, Nord.
You're outmatched.
Victory is
What a
ours.
coward.
I've always
He didn't even put up a proper fight.
Or maybe the next inn.
Oh, didn't realize I was on mute. Just waiting on the save. He just Master Vampire Lord, so I never have to use this form again.
Hey, I didn't ask you to magic me.
What was that?
Is someone there?
Thought I heard something.
Enjoy your last with a good workout.
Imperial died in a cage. That could have been. If it weren't for you.
I'm sure there's more bandits in here. Wait, what? Did this collapse? Holy hell, this area is locked off. Why? Is this only available during the Boethia questline? Oh, I think I went too far. Right, this means I can't get to the chest it mentioned. Oh well. Having the dragon priest cloak. Well, Vampire Lord form is pretty neat, all things considered. Alright.
Shadow hide you.
We feed enough to get our blood points back up.
I heard this was a thriving colony until the mine collapsed. So the people moved out, and the bandits moved in.
Shadow hide you.
Alright. Got all of our blood points. I lost the blue dot. There it is. On my compass. Is this an inn? Okay, we need to head south, but dealing with Daedra shenanigans? No, Brotherhood of Old. I forgot what that quest does, or what that mod does.
Greetings. Hello.
Take a look. Name's Rigmard. Been in the inn business since the day I was born. I come from a long line of innkeepers from all over Tamriel. What? The inn? It's a family tradition. Besides, I like the sign. Oh, it does that. Some sort of ill omen, I suppose. No skin off my back, friend.
Neat. I don't know how it's permanent, but it is nice.
Victory will be mine! Filthy sweat. Victory will be mine! Filthy sweat. Now you burn, Fetcher.
Is someone there?
Victory will be mine!
I'll see you, Enwa!
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's no way it's dead. Oh no.
Why? Whoa! You're nothing.
Die, damn you! Let's get this over with!
That takes care of that.
Interesting, very interesting.
Me. Also neat. Alright, I want that. I save. Oh, is that something different? I think it is. Nice. All right. And we are off to Falkreath. Everything's gonna be closed. Guess I can go to Dead Man's Drink. I could waste away the time gambling. Do I have the soap from this inn?
Maven's going to kill me. You what? Why would you do that? Forget it. I don't care. Just have to get out of here.
Let's see what they serve here.
Thanks for nothing, stranger. I hope you die trapped in a barrel of ants.
Afala is pleased.
If it's a duel you seek, stranger, then I suggest you leave.
I am not here to fulfill your desire for pain, or free you from your wretched existence.
I wonder what happens when a customer
least,
can't afford to pay for a
not
meal
today.
or a drink.
Need something?
Ah, yes, and what, pray tell, do you wish to converse about? Hmm? Politics? Religion? My two favorite subjects. Perhaps you wish to discuss both. How delightful. But why bother with the foreplay? You seek vengeance for your loved ones, that's why you want to talk. That's why everyone wants to talk. Well, you're too late. I am no longer a Thalmor. The clothes are just that. Clothes. I will not discard a perfectly adequate robe. Interesting. I was quite certain this conversation would become gradually more belligerent, not less. Is it possible that there is one individual in this bullnetch of a province that is capable of reason? It is a temporary escape. I do not plan on remaining in this hovel of a kingdom beyond the next season. My plan is to return to the Somerset Isle after doing a little sightseeing. Yes, I have noticed. Dead man's drink. Grave concoctions. How quaint. The humor does not extend to the barracks or the cemetery, however. I find it counterproductive, considering that is where it is needed most. It is a rather simple matter. I disobeyed a direct order from my superior. I was stationed in Markarth with 2 others. We were investigating a family that kept abnormal hours, staying up well past midnight. Unfortunately, myself and one of the other justiciars got into an argument over the children. The fool thought they were innocent.
I don't like either of these options for Zula.
They were future rebels. The moment we arrested their parents, they would forever despise us. The wisest course was to execute them.
Okay,
The issue
Frieza.
was made irrelevant, however, when the entire family was found murdered. That is insignificant. The family was dead and no longer worshipped Talos. Moreover, by letting a murderer run amok, we prevented the family from becoming martyrs. There was just one problem. Everyone assumed I was the murderer. It didn't help that I've been a rather vocal proponent of mass execution. So we decided it was best to use this perception to our advantage. Now, I never confessed to the crime, but I was stripped of my rank and exiled. This gave the perception that justice was served. The only thing I know is the person was quite efficient and extremely disturbed. The rest would be mere speculation. Of course, the Thalmor are not the Empire. We do not share their frothing obsession with bureaucracy. Talk to them and you'll see. Find a soldier and ask him to file a report. Then watch as his mouth becomes a pond of saliva. Although, I suggest you don a helmet in advance. One of those dwarven ones, lest his response shower your cheek. You sound like a diplomat I once knew. He thinks we can win this war with words. But Hammerfell is proof that some fools will never yield. And when this war resumes, I will rejoin my brethren. Rest assured, there will be no attempts made upon your drink. All we ask is that you acknowledge the truth. Ondolamar estimated that Talos worship would decrease by 1/3 in the wake of the murders. I don't know if that's true, but I wouldn't doubt his calculation. There's nothing to tell. They act brave and fight poorly. The last one who challenged me was too busy rattling off the names of the relatives I had supposedly extinguished to even bother raising his shield. I think he was fumbling through what must have been a small army of second cousins when I set his weapon on fire. Yes, and this is after I told him I was no longer a justiciar. But he was a rather stubborn Nord. They are tolerant because they are afraid. As for the Jarl, it matters not whether Sitgir or Dengir is in charge. Because when two buffoons of equally damaged minds vie for a throne, the reasonable citizens lose interest in the process. As such, more voice is given to the fools. And with fools in charge, the law becomes meaningless. Here, power makes the rules. They are not organized.
Some wine, please?
There are only the occasional challenges, brought forth by those emboldened by drink. I usually deflect their taunts and tell them to return in the morning when they have sobered. None ever do.
Need conversation?
All right, then.
Your skin's as pale. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. Any juicy gossip in town? Be sure to share it with me. Welcome to Dead Man's Drink. Let's sate that appetite, hmm?
Nope, can't sell that. Or a lot of these. Sell this. Have anything around 400? On these go over. Oh, I need to hold this.
I'll be right here if you need anything else.
I am, and I can't do any shopping for another 2 hours. Well.
A little coin always greases the wheels. Of course.
Well, since we played this. Ooh, good start. Really good start. Hello, Grunkly. 22. I'm not gonna throw the dice. $11. Oh, you could potentially win by throwing the dice. 17 gonna throw the dice. Ooh, 9. Ooh. You can win by throwing the dice. He does not like throwing the dice. $13, 16. Throw the dice to get over 20. 2. $11, 14. Need a good roll. All right.
Hey, watch it! I didn't mean nothing by it. Just leave me alone.
What?
What
Oh.
do you want?
That's that.
Nah, I don't think so. Do your worst.
Neat. I mean, Zula's dating Berlina, and there's my character. I don't know if these count. But time to do some waiting.
Can I rest my eyes for a moment?
Till the morning. They're vampire eyes. All right. Oh, fog.
I'm right behind you.
Let's give stuff to our companions to carry. Nope. It stays with me. Guilds onto that because sell it. You can open that because we don't want to sell that. Gonna start wearing that, isn't he? That first. Down to just 900.
The power of Magnus is at my command.
what's going on here? I put on the
Seems
fog.
you've bloodied your knuckles a few times.
You good?
Good to see you again, friend. Take a look.
Whoops, didn't really need to buy that many leather strips. Nice.
Farewell, my lady.
Seems you've bloodied your knuckles a few times.
Does the fog not work as good as I thought it would?
Seems you've bloodied your knuckles a few times.
Your wound seems serious.
I actually need to be careful of not losing too many blood
Got
points.
something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions.
Me
We both shall profit, Sarah.
have to teleport and then wait, I guess, till nighttime.
Hello, friend.
Hello.
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Oh, I guess we can buy it. I should just buy the books at this point.
Until next time.
I just give this stuff to my followers, they'll just get full right away, so I'm just gonna use this.
This is the power of the Telvanni. Powerful words. Powerful words. Interesting, very interesting.
Alright.
Huh?
Hi there.
Take
Another
a look.
merchant? Lovely.
What a waste.
Play some
The power
art.
of Magnus is at my command.
And let's temporal shift to the college, where we will save and leave things off for today. Alright. So that shall be all for this stream. Bye.